Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So please don't mind my hair, I've got oil in it right now and I'm actually filming the intro at the end of the day because I forgot earlier, so I'm so sorry. But today I am reviewing the new Urban Decay Hydromaniac Stay Naked Foundation. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to let you know what I think of this foundation, how it wears throughout the day, and I'm also going to show you some swatches of a couple of shades as well. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you want to see more foundation reviews. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the family. For now, enjoy the video. Okay guys, so I have 3 shades here from the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator Foundation, and I have actually tried this before, but I wanted to swatch all 3 of the shades for you so you can kind of see what they look like and maybe one of them is best for you, and then I'll tell you which one I like. So I'm going to start off with 41 Light Medium. By the way, this foundation comes in 12 shades. The original Stay Naked line comes in 50, but they did say that the shades are flexible shades to match all 50 of their Stay Naked portfolio. So it's one of those foundations where you could probably get away with 1 or 2 of the shades. Okay, so this is 41 Light Medium, which looks like this. And in the original Stay Naked foundation, I am the shade 51NN. So 51 neutral. Okay, so then I'm gonna go into 50 medium, which is the next shade. And this, I believe, is a medium warm shade. So this is 50 medium warm, which looks like that. Coverage is really, really nice. I feel like here that it's coming on a little bit like thicker and dense because obviously I'm just applying it in a small section. And then after that, we've got 51 medium, which is a medium neutral shade. And this is a shade that I probably would have thought that I would be because I'm 51 neutral in the original Stay Naked foundation, but you'll see guys, you will see. I'm gonna be honest with you, I filmed a whole video of this foundation review. It was actually a first impression, so I'm actually glad that I'm doing it all over again because I realized afterwards that it wasn't the right shade for me, and I did the whole look using this shade right here. And if you actually look at all 3 of the shades, it's actually really, really warm. And I didn't actually give this first shade a chance because it's not in my like category. It's in the 40 light medium category, whereas I am number 50, which is medium, and I'm going off of this huge color chart that they sent me. And obviously where I'm 51 neutral in the original Stay Naked, I just thought I'm gonna fall into that whole 50 section, but I was so wrong. So that is why I'm here doing this video again. But now I can tell you so much more about the foundation because I actually know what it looks like, feels like, and all of that. So I actually felt like this 50 medium warm shade is, I could get away with it, but it's going to end up being a little bit too light. This was really, really warm, but I got away with it because I put on a light concealer, and by the time you do the rest of your makeup, it's fine. But the thing that I just didn't like with going warmer is that when I set my face with powder, with the Stay Naked powder that I would normally use, which is the shade 51NN, it ended up making my face look a little bit ashy, or it just looked like you've put a lighter powder on a warm skin. And you know that look, we've all seen someone do it before, and I just didn't like it. So this 41 shade, 41 light medium neutral, this right here looks like my shade. I'm gonna prime my skin with my all-nighter primer just because I love this stuff so much. And this primer, it does feel hydrating, but it doesn't leave your skin with tons of hydration. It just kind of gives your skin a nice balance. So I want the hydration to come from the actual foundation as it is a hydrating foundation. So I don't kind of want to be misled by the primer. Also guys, don't watch my hair right now. I'm about to film a video for TikTok or Instagram and I need my hair like this, so okay. Anyway, so they do say that you can apply this with your fingers because it is also like a tinted moisturizer. It's like a tinted moisturizer, but the coverage of a foundation. So if you want to go in with your fingers and kind of blend it out, you can. I'm not going to do that because I just never apply anything with my fingers. Even if it is a tinted moisturizer, I still like using a brush because I just feel like I get a nice even coverage. I have more control. There's no fingerprint marks, and I hate just fingers with foundation on it. It just makes me feel a bit yeah. So I'm still going to use a brush. I actually think that this shade is like a really good match, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out, and it just works really nicely. I feel like this product is like a hint of a tinted moisturizer, but it's mostly a foundation because the coverage is amazing. So they do say that this foundation is a medium coverage, and it most definitely is a medium coverage foundation. Just look at this side and look at this side. Also look at the match on my neck. It's brilliant. It's really, really good. So I really, really like this. And it's a foundation that you can still see your skin through. So this is what they mean by like a flexible kind of foundation. Because it's not full coverage and it's a really good medium coverage, you're still going to be able to see your skin through it. So if you can see your skin through it, you can see your complexion through the foundation, which is how it's going to kind of mesh and blend into the actual foundation shade, and that's how you can kind of make different shades work. But honestly, this shade right here is perfection. Like I could, if I wanted to, I could wear this really, really sheer and just give my skin like a little bit of a nice tint and then leave the house. But if I wanted to go full on and build it up, I totally could. And because it's nice and lightweight, it is very much so buildable, which is great. So it gives you that kind of option. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like just on its own. And can you see the radiance and that kind of dewiness coming from my skin? And I have to say, the dewiness isn't like, although it's giving me the dew, it's not like a really runny foundation. You saw when I put it on my face, it wasn't dripping down my face, so you have to quickly like blend it out. It's got a really nice sort of tacky hold to it, shall we say, and it's not super loose and lightweight, but it gives you that lightweight look and feel, and definitely a glow and radiance. Like look at my skin, like it is literally like dewy vibes. I'm really, really liking this. Okay, honestly, when I was using the wrong shade, I was like, no. In terms of it being a hydrating foundation, it does feel really nice and hydrating. Not only does it look hydrating, it feels really sort of light and refreshing. It doesn't feel heavy at all on my skin. The thing that I'm probably the most impressed with is the coverage for something that is so like hydrating. Like it's not like normally for like a dewy foundation like Armani Luminous Silk or MAC Face and Body, Dior Backstage, they're all really like loose, runny products, and then you get this like dewy hydration. But this kind of has that hold and it's going to stay put and it lasts. So this foundation is meant to last up to 24 hours. I am not staying awake for 24 hours and I am not sleeping in my makeup. But what I am going to do is do the rest of my makeup, show you what it looks like, and I'll also let you know how I get on throughout the day. But so far, so good. Like look how gorgeous this looks. I'm not going to add any more because I just want to leave it as it is, as a nice medium coverage foundation. If you want to build it up, you totally can. And if you wanted to share it out, you also can. Just go in with a smaller amount or mix it in with your primer or moisturizer. But this is giving me like wet skin vibes without putting in all of that effort using face glosses, extra highlight and shine. This is just doing it instantly in one. So far I'm impressed. I'll let you know how I get on once I've done my makeup. Okay guys, makeup is on and complete. I'm not sure I'm feeling it, but whatever. It's on now, we move. Anyway, it's not really about the rest of it. Let me just update you on the foundation. So I did set the foundation with the Stay Naked powder in the shade 51NN, and it looks fine. What I will say though is that I find that this foundation does crease a little bit. So already I'm seeing like creases around my mouth, and this does happen often, to be honest, with most foundations. Not so much with really kind of matte foundations or anything, but where this is more dewy, hydrating, it's going to get into my fine lines a bit, and it really is starting to creep up in there, and it's not cute. I also find that it's creasing a teeny touch on my forehead, but nothing major, just something. And I'm starting to get a little crease here, which I always mention. So this foundation is actually £29, which I think is a little bit pricey, but at the same time, if you were going to use this as like your everyday product, and I feel like a little bit does go a long way with this because the coverage is so good, it will last you quite a bit of time. So it ends up being okay. If you actually use it quite a lot, then I think the price is okay, especially since you can wear it sheer, you can wear it full of coverage, and it's quite flexible to use in that sense as well. You get 35 ml of product in this little tube as well, so 5 ml more than your standard amount. Normally you get 30 ml, so actually that's not too bad. I just want to mention the packaging. How cute is it? I actually really like that it comes in this tube. It has a screw top lid, and then it's like a squeezy applicator at the end, a squeezy tip. I also really like that you can actually see the foundation shade and the actual foundation through the bottle, because that way you kind of know when you're finishing how much you've got left, so it's a good indicator. So I really like that. So the foundation is actually infused with nutrient-rich kombucha. I've got my phone in my hand because I've got all the little facts here. Kombucha filtrate, and it's also got marula oil, which is also going to help with hydrating and nourishing your skin and moisturizing it. And I think that's exactly where the glow is coming from. It's definitely the marula oil. I have combination skin, by the way, so I'll tend to get oilier throughout the day, not so much immediately. And so far I'm actually really liking how it looks. I've powdered my skin as normal, but I will let you know how I get on. And I think that's everything you need to know right this second. I think if I was to change anything about this foundation, I would say although the shades are flexible, it would have been nice to have a slightly bigger shade range. I completely understand that brands have methods to their madness, and sometimes, you know, there's a reason for everything. You know, the shades are flexible. I just wish there were maybe a few more shades, so you just have a little bit more options. Instead of 12, I would say take it to 20, so that you've got 50 shades and then 20 shades in this. But that's, who am I? I'm not the brand making it. But that's kind of the feedback that I would have. So I will be back in a few hours and I'll let you know how I get on. Okay guys, I am back. False lashes have come off. It's been about 6 hours, I would say, that I've had this foundation on. In that time, I have been chilling. In that time, I've cooked dinner. It's been a bit hot. I've been over the stove. So yeah, I've actually really put it to the test with, you know, it being warm and cooking and just doing other bits and bobs. So if I take a close look at this, the oil has definitely come through on my nose. For sure. I knew that would happen because it happens with any and every foundation. And where this foundation in particular has got marula oil in it, there's more oil. The foundation obviously has settled more into the skin. That powdered matte look has now gone, obviously, because I did set it with powder, and I knew after some time it's, you know, your natural oils and the foundation radiance is going to come through shortly, which it certainly has. It looks more like skin-like, even more so than before. I actually really liked it when I put it on and when I set it, and now it's come through even more. I've got like this glow on my cheek. Can you see? I've just got a really nice glow, and that's not the highlighter. That's literally where the foundation is. So I actually really like it when the foundation settles into your skin and then some of your natural oils come through and mesh together with the foundation, and it always looks really nice after a few hours. One thing I would say is that my nose is particularly more on the oily side with this foundation, and I'm starting to see a teeny bit of separation just around my nose, around here. And can you see, it's actually like, it is actually quite oily. And then the other thing is this has creased, but it's actually not creased as bad as I thought it would. I genuinely thought I would have a fat crease right here. And this amount of creasing in my like smile line is fairly normal. And I'm not mad at that, to be honest, I'm not. The one thing I'm a bit about is the creasing here around my lips. Can you see? It looks like little cracks, and I did set it there, and that is an area on me personally where I tend to, you know what, it's only happening now in the last, I don't know, maybe it's my age coming through right now, because this is a recent situation that I'm noticing fine lines and cracking like around here. It's not dry, it's just looking wrinkly, but not every foundation does this, and I feel like this one has managed to, I don't know, just sit in those lines a little bit more. But other than that, 6 hours later, I'm not mad. I'm actually not mad at this foundation. Where this foundation says that it lasts 24 hours, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be able to test that. I don't know who's testing foundation for 24 hours, but I think it would look nice and stay on around here. But for me personally, I know my nose would be like a whole mess. I have combination skin, so an oily T-zone, and I don't see it lasting 24 hours on me without looking not very nice. But yeah, other than that, I actually really like it. I would use this for like day-to-day running errands if I wanted to wear makeup, and I would just go in with like a bit of a sheer coverage. I would just go in with a little bit less than I used today, because I think this foundation, for me personally, would be perfect for like your skin but better. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, them days where you don't want to wear full on foundation, but you want to sort of give your skin like a nice even coverage and look like you've moisturized your skin. That is the kind of look that I could get from using this foundation, and I think it's really nice and achievable. The shade has stayed exactly the same throughout the day, which is also another great bonus. I really like it, and I'm actually really pleased with the shade. But yeah, all in all, I am impressed. I would love to know what you guys think, and if you are going to be purchasing this foundation. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you want to see more foundation reviews or reviews in general, it really helps me out on YouTube, and it just helps, it just lets a girl know that you like the video, you know? Also, yeah, if there is anything else you want me to review, then leave it down below in the comment section. I love doing foundation reviews. I just think they're so helpful, so I really enjoy doing them. And of course, if you are not part of the family yet, do press that subscribe button and join the fam. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna real quick plug myself on Instagram, TikTok, just yeah, my podcast, What Would the Aunties Say? You name it, she's doing it. I'm joking. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.